to another episode of the Caffeinated Librarians, Mayapack Public Library's pop culture podcast. And today we are starting our classic Hollywood horror series with my pick, Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein.
Are we starting it?
No. We're continuing.
Continuing it. What did we do last time?
The Last Man on the Earth.
Oh, that's right. Vincent Price.
Yeah. Bela Lugosi was in this one.
He was.
Yeah. Too bad Joe isn't here. He would have given a lot of really interesting facts about this movie, I think.
He probably would have.
Yeah. But we start by Chick, played by Lou Abbott. And Wilbur.
My boy Chick.
Not Bud Abbott. And Wilbur, played by Lou Costello. And they are delivery people. And they're delivering two very large crates to what looks to be like an exhibit of some sort of really creepy stuff. Yes. And as Wilbur is opening one of the crates, it's the coffin of Dracula. And he's scared.
He is scared, and rightfully so. I mean,
yeah.
You know, why? Also, McDougal?
Yeah.
Or McDonough? Whatever his name is.
McDougal.
Why? So you're ordering... Like, what did you think you were ordering?
Wax figures.
Yeah, but like where did he order? What sketchy place, I'm saying, did he order this from where there were actually dead bodies in it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he thought that there were actually, like, anything.
I'm sure he didn't think that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Right.
Like, who sent him those things?
Well, I don't know. You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
do
know.
Like, you're ordering... If I call Madame Tussaud and I say, hey, I need a wax figurine of Simona for Librarian Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Or Appreciation Month, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And they send me a real life Simona, I'm going to be like, first off,
yeah,
what's up with that?
Uh-huh.
Secondly, did I actually speak to who I thought I spoke to?
Yeah.
And like I don't need it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we technically open with Mr. Talbot transforming into the Wolfman.
Which I loved the transformation sequence. That was very well done.
Let's talk about my boy Talbot for a second.
Sure.
My goodness, that man is hairy.
Yes.
Yeah. I just was thinking like I'm watching his transformation into the Wolfman.
Yeah.
And my first thought is, oh man, like this guy must have to shave all the time.
I don't think so.
Like I would have to shave all the time. Like looking at when he's fully wolfed out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like watching when Tim Allen like shaves and then the beard grows really quick in the Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
You're just kind of like, that sucks.
Yeah.
I hate shaving.
Every night he would have to shave.
Yeah. That'd be the worst.
Yeah.
Also, with Talbot, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So I thought werewolves just appeared in full moons.
Yeah.
My dude was appearing every night.
I know.
That sucks. Talk about like a real hindrance on your social life.
So he does say every full moon is when he transforms. So every night in this movie must have been a full moon because he was transforming every night.
How does a full moon happen every night? Also, at the end of the movie, it happens twice.
Yeah.
Like it's the same night. I was like, why is he going back to being a human and then back to being a wolf? Like really? I mean, it really. Like, how do you hold down a job?
I don't think you do.
What's his face was right. You really the Abbott guy.
Chick
was right. You really need a caretaker. You need to hire somebody. You need to seek professional help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, you see why he's single.
Uh-huh.
My goodness. Yeah. Anyway, that's Talbot for you.
That is Talbot. Yep. Wolfman. And then so going back to Chick and Wilbur, they grab the other crate after Wilbur is freaking out every time the coffin opens. And of course he sees Dracula, but then every time Chick goes in, the coffin's either closed or somehow Dracula gets out of the out of the coffin before Chick can even see that there's somebody in there.
And he moves quite slowly. Like, I don't know if anyone else, and this just probably goes to reflect how my mind functions. As I was watching the scene where Dracula is sneaking back into the coffin, did anyone else think he's taking his sweet time doing this? Like, if your whole thing is stealth, my dude, you're not really doing such a great... And I was said, hurry up. But what I loved is when he initially first... And he's looking at the guy, like, almost like... Really? This is who I'm dealing with? And then, like, he goes back.
There's such a sense of, like, a fourth wall break without actually being, like, a fourth wall. Yeah. It's like, Wilbur is very much like, what's going on? What did I get myself into?
And I also loved, in addition to the way the wolfing out sequence was done, I liked
the bat transformation.
Yeah, when Dracula morphs into the bat, the way that was done. Like, I thought it was done so beautifully. Like, I really enjoyed that sequence. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And I've never seen any of the Bela Lugosi Dracula films.
Oh, classics. I've never seen them either, but he is... Aside from Christopher Lee, who also portrayed Dracula, Bela Lugosi, I think, really made the character as we've seen him in pop culture from, like, the 1940s.
I forgot that Christopher Lee had also played Dracula. Yeah, that's why I enjoy doing these kinds of series, because there are so many great classic Hollywood horror films, especially the whole the monster genre films. Like, I would love to see, like, is it the Beast from the Black Lagoon, or the creature from
the Black Lagoon?
Yeah, like, I would like to see those movies.
So my uncle, my mom's older brother, loves those B horror movies. So I can get a list from him, and we can. Because
I think that would be fun too, to do like B horror movies, like monsters.
Most of them are free on YouTube.
Oh, cool! That's even better. Because, like, I've never seen any of those films, and I would love to watch those.
Yeah.
And also, like, once Joe comes back, I'm sure Joe could also tell us, like, because a lot of the times, and this goes with even, like, modern horror, like, the monster is symbolic of something else, like a fear, or, like, you know, like, sexual promiscuity. Like, they always represent something else with a lot of these monsters. But yeah, I just like how, like, I love the transformations. Now, the actor who played the Wolfman in this movie, was he the one who played the characters from, like, the original Wolfman films, or are those too early?
I can't speak to that. Yeah. Look it up, Lou. You're our researcher for today.
Yeah.
The only Wolfman movie I have ever seen was with Benicio del Toro and Emily Blunt.
Oh, that's a good movie.
It is a good one. That's the only one that I've seen.
Looks like my dude played the Wolfman, 1941.
So then I think it's easy. We can easily assume that the person who is playing Frankenstein played Frankenstein in the other.
Oh, and I appreciate that they say Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
Because the monster is not Frankenstein, and
no, they were calling him Frankie.
Well, Wilbur was calling him Frankie.
But like Frankie. I kind of thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, like when Dracula refers to it, he calls it like Frankenstein.
Right,
which in pop culture, a lot of the times the monster is called Frankenstein, but the monster is not Frankenstein. But I do like the lumbering and how slow he is, and how Dracula is let's go. Let's pick it up here. Yeah. I just thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
So my dude's walking around with his eyes closed the whole time.
He's squinting.
And I like the effect of, like, the electrocution but we're jumping ahead. So yeah.
So they bring in the other crate, and it's, of course, Frankenstein. And Wilbur is, again, freaking out in the most hilarious of ways. And so they both leave the room, and then Dracula comes in and from hiding. He's not really hiding, but and then takes, like, this metal thing and points it to his, like, nodes here on the sides of his neck, and, like, electricity kind of sparks between it, and he's essentially waking up Frankenstein's monster. And he wakes up. Again, Chit does not see any of this, and I
was thinking peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Or, like,
no spatial awareness.
It doesn't help, though, too, that the lights went out from the lightning storm.
Yeah,
which is a classic Hollywood trope.
Did anyone else, though, kind of like the figures in the background?
It definitely made the scene more creepy.
Like, I thought of House of Wax with Vincent Price, because in that film he owns a wax museum. so sorry. Like, that was one of the few films where I'm rooting for the killer, and I'm like, yes, just kill all of them. They really deserve it. But that's what that reminded me of, because he has similar things. But hey, you watch that film, you'll be rooting for Vincent Price's character too. Believe me, you will. And like, but in his one, they're all historical like murders or like murder figures. But that scene reminded me of that movie. I really liked it.
Yeah, and Dracula and the Frankenstein's monster.
We'll call him Frankie.
Frankie leave, and of course, Chick and Wilbur get accused of stealing the figurines because they are no longer in where they're supposed to be, and insurance comes involved, and
that's our lovely lady Joan Raymond.
Yep. So now Wilbur's got some game, even though he doesn't have any game at all.
He's got no game.
He's got no game.
They are both using him.
So like, I have a...
But he's cool with it.
He's cool with it, absolutely. He's cool with it.
But the woman... Okay, maybe I completely missed something. So the woman who first comes when Wilbur is at his job...
Sandra.
So that's the same one... That's Dr. Sandra?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
I
She's playing him. She's going to take his brain.
So that was
because he's simple.
I got that. So that was the first time she met him at the baggage claim?
No.
They had been canoodling, I guess.
Yeah.
Flirting.
I like that canoodling.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like I got a little confused. Okay.
When Joan comes into the hotel room.
Okay.
That's the first time that they've seen each other.
Okay, but Dr. Sandra.
Yeah, she's been working this for a while.
Canoodling with him for a while. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm not sure it went past the flirting stage.
No.
But, yeah.
But that's essentially established when she's talking to Dracula.
Okay, because for some reason I got a little confused that they were the same person. I know that sounds...
No.
Lose. Yeah, like, sorry.
It is
but
the
anyway,
same person.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. She's using him for his brain because they want to control Frankie.
But that kind of confused me because he has control over Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie's pretty much like Yes Master and everything like that.
Yeah.
So they wanted even more of an imbecile? Like,
yeah. I think they wanted him to be more compliant, because and not have really I guess a free, quote unquote, free will.
Does poor Frankie have free will? He doesn't exercise it very much in the movie.
If you look at it, like when Frankie's chasing Wilbur and Chick around, like he's just kind of doing that without any direction or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they just want a total soldier.
So he can't even terrorize people without their consent. My God, that's not much of a life.
No.
Yeah.
If you can't terrorize someone, okay.
You're telling me.
Okay, but anyway, continue.
Okay, so we see Sandra, who's supposedly Wilbur's girlfriend, though we all know that she's manipulating poor Wilbur.
We don't know that at first, though.
No, we don't. Well, not until we get that confirmation when she's with Dracula and saying that she's gonna use his brain, Wilbur's brain, to put inside Frankie's head so that Frankie can be more compliant. More of a soldier, as Lou has. Yeah.
But my whole thing is if you're taking Wilbur's brain, isn't it going to be a little bit more doofier too? You know what I mean?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. You'll probably have Wilbur's personality.
Yeah.
Which I could imagine be more of a headache.
Yeah.
If you can barely...
Well, they didn't know who they were getting involved with.
Honestly, when I saw Wilbur, I could barely stand him. Can you just imagine his brain?
Oh, I think Wilbur's hilarious.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't. I genuinely, one of the moments I really laughed at, maybe harder than I should have, was, and this is jumping ahead. I'll wait, because this is jumping ahead a bit. Yeah. I don't know if I want to say it now, but I just started, just so funny. I was like, okay, that's funny. But I'll wait, because I don't want to jump ahead.
Okay. Do you have anything to say, Lou? Looked like you wanted to say something.
Where Talbot tries once again, I felt sorry for that dude, to contact them again.
Yes, he does.
It doesn't work.
No.
And also he's not doing a good job of explaining himself.
No.
Which I like I
also,
know
how does
desperate.
Talbot know that there are bodies in there?
That Dracula.
Who's Talbot involved with? is Talbot involved with some kind of like
Well, I think,
creature underground society?
I think Talbot's been following Dracula around to
for what purpose?
to destroy him.
Why?
I don't know.
What's he got against Dracula?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to be the top monster in this monster verse. Maybe, right? You know, you never know.
This is the perfect opportunity to write that backstory, Lou.
Yeah, go right ahead, Lou.
Fill in those gaps.
Yeah.
Honestly, I bet those gaps are filled in. We just haven't seen the other movies.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So, this is part of a monster series.
I mean, I'm guessing because all the actors play the same.
Yeah.
Like Talbot, Lou Chaney Jr. plays Wolfman in something else. Mm-hmm. So, and there's like other movies like Frankenstein meets Wolfman, and it looks like he's also in House of Dracula, and so it looks like there's like other movies that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know that they're necessarily connected in any way.
I have no idea. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think they're connected, and like they're not technically part of a series. I think they're just like a series of movies where these monsters come into contact.
Maybe we should do that. Mm-hmm. Although they're starting to, aren't they? Like I know they did the Invisible Man with the Elizabeth Moss one, which was very good.
I think they were trying to, but the other movies just didn't do as good as the Invisible Man.
Did they ever? They never released anything else though.
It was Tom Cruise's Mummy.
Oh, that I don't even count that as one of them.
Well, that is one of them.
Were they? So they were trying to bring back the classic horror movie? I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were trying to bring back like the monster movies, but I thought
because the Invisible Man is part of that monster movie. Universe from like the 40s.
But the Tom Cruise one was before the Invisible Man.
Was it?
Yeah.
But I think it was supposed to start with the Tom Cruise's Mummy.
Oh. Yeah, and then the Invisible Man came out. And that one was very good.
Yeah, and
although I don't know how well it did in theaters, but it was very good. And then I thought they were doing a Wolfman one, or is that the one with what's her face with Julie Garner? Like, is that part of that?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. It's where we need Joe. I have no idea. Like, I don't know if this is part of the same.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you guys saw that Julie Gardner Wolfman one. It was terrible.
No, I didn't see that one.
I thought it was so bad.
Yeah. So they get out of jail. They were bailed out. And Wilbur thinks that it's Sandra that Sandra has bailed her out. But we find out in like a previous scene that with Mr. McGregor, the really obnoxious man who wants his insurance money back because he doesn't have his figurines anymore, but they're not figurines. We meet Joan, who's the insurance agent who is going to find out what's going on, and Wilbur is going to be the one to lead her to it. Which is not a good idea.
No.
So, in their hotel room, the door knocks. Wilbur opens it, and lo and behold, he is kissed by not Sandra, but Joan. And I'm like, this man.
He's got a lot of game, much to the frustration of his companion.
Poor chick.
Yeah. So she's connected to the insurance company
Yeah.
Because we see, because the first insurance agent was a guy,
yes.
right?
Yeah. In the museum.
Yeah, and they're gonna go
He was coming to inspect the goods, essentially, to make sure that they had arrived in one piece. Clearly, they did.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right.
And they're all gonna get ready to go to a masquerade ball, which I think would be a lot of fun. I've never been to a masquerade ball before. That would have been a lot of fun.
I think it would too. Like sometimes they have like fairy balls, or like they have like these like really cool themed balls and events.
Yeah.
We lost that camera. That's okay.
No.
Okay.
And then Talbot shows up. trying to warn them that Dracula and Frankenstein's monster are out and about and that they have to be stopped. But first, because of the full moon, he has to be locked into his hotel room and not to be let out for any reason. Wilbur does this. Talbot, for whatever reason, forgets his suitcase in their room. Wilbur unlocks the door and brings the suitcase in, and lo and behold, Wolfman's there. But he's not a very good Wolfman. Wilbur gets out of there alive.
He doesn't have any pouncy skills.
He doesn't have any bouncy skills.
I was watching, I was like, my dude, you're not even trying.
No. No.
I love the note that, and then he steals a fruit as if to say, like, ha! And just takes one.
But then his conscience kicks in.
Yeah.
And he's like, do I want to bring...
Also, where are they?
I don't know.
Like, are they in a hotel?
I think they're supposed to be in a hotel, yeah.
Why are Wilbur and Chick in a hotel?
I don't know.
There are a lot of things, like, even, like, some things like the ball seems very random because there's no hints of them attending before, and then it's just, like, it's thrown in there. But,
I think we're just supposed to go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no,
I don't like just going with it.
There's no, like, convoluted storyline here.
Yeah.
Complex storyline.
Go with her. I need to know why we're going.
Yeah.
And what we're doing.
Well, they were probably planned to go to begin with because Sandra knew about the, they all knew about the masquerade.
Yeah. Yeah, but they weren't going because Sandra wanted him to come to the house, just him, so that she could suck his brains out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think they were gonna go pick her up to take her to the masquerade.
Sandra?
Yes.
Right. But she wasn't planning on going.
No, but they ended up going anyway. And Joan, why? Oh, why? Because she went with them.
Yeah.
Do you start snooping around where the evil baddie, though she doesn't know that, is around.
But that's another thing too. So that scene. Like, if you're going for stealth, girl, it's like she's just like let me open this book. Woman looks in. Oh, she's not gonna see me doing anything. It's like, why not move out of the direction of the doorway so that the woman can't see you? Or like, but whatever. That's not the point.
Girl.
That's not the purpose of the film.
No.
So what's the scene that you said you really laughed at and was very funny?
Oh, so that's essentially how far into?
Don't worry about how far it is.
Well, I'm.
We already talked about the ball. So
Yeah.
they go to the ball.
Well, it's when
And,
they're still in the castle, and Frankenstein's monster has broken free, and they're trying to run away from him. But every time they run into one room, Dracula's in there fighting the Wolfman.
Oh, it's towards the end of the movie.
Yeah, and then
But that's
there's-
okay. We can talk about
There's a
it.
scene where they barricade the
And
bedroom door,
And it opens the other. That, you
swings
know,
in.
I actually thought
out.
that it's funny you bring that up. I thought that
Yeah.
was just gonna be like a mess up in the filming.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that door just definitely opened the other way.
Yeah.
So I thought they were just gonna like gloss over that.
Yeah.
And then that turned out to be the joke, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
touche.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's similar to a scene in Buffy where
Of course it is.
yeah. So that one made me
What
laugh.
happens in the scene in Buffy?
So Xander tries to barricade himself in
It
the
would be
library.
Xander.
But the doors in the library are the swing open doors.
They swing out.
So yeah, like they swing out. So like he barricades it with like a card catalog shelf, and then Buffy opens it because it opened, and she just walks right around it. So anyway, that's what it reminded me of.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I laughed. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I thought at first his arms were gonna smash because that's what happens in another. Like it's like, haha, he can't get through this door, and it's like just the arm
Bam.
punches out.
I like when he pulled the tablecloth.
Yeah.
And
And
it kind of like gives a look like, oh, I just did that. That's awesome.
And I'm wondering if that was part of like if that was intentional or if that's something that just happened because some people can't do that. Where,
Right.
Like, so I'm kind of wondering if that was a natural reaction or that was just scripted where it was supposed to happen that way.
I don't know.
Me, Joe. But yeah, that made me laugh. I thought that was a really funny scene.
I mean, the entire movie made me laugh. The sheer physical comedy of this movie is top tier.
Yeah,
Physical comedy.
One part that I also liked is when the McDougal first comes and he's shouting at Wilbur. It's sort of like what I wish I could kind of tell patrons sometimes, like, why are you shouting? Like the way Wilbur's like going back and forth with him, like, why are you shouting?
I like when he says, he's like, I'm a union man. I only work 16 hours a day. And he's like, unions only work 8 hours. He's like, I'm in 2 unions.
Yeah. I also really like it when Chick finally sees Dracula. And he's like, you're right. Or when he's breaking Wilbur out of the stockade he's in, and he sets the rock on top of his hand, and Wilbur's like, that's
Yeah, that
hilarious.
That was fun. Like when you think also about the sheer physicality involved in the film too, like everything that they were doing. But I also like, because like I said, I've never seen the Bela Lugosi films, but how he's all like this. He's like,
yeah, it's very theatrical.
Like this.
Yeah,
it's really funny. And I like the focus on the eyes or whatever. It goes, look into my eyes. And I also like when Sandra does it, and Wilbur's like, I've looked enough.
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody's like, no, I've seen enough. And she was like,
yep. Oh, but poor Sandra. When the monster gets out, he picks her up and tosses her out a window.
why poor? She deserved it. Chuck the girl out the window. Like,
I mean, yes, she does deserve it, but it's like, oh, there she goes.
I thought it was awesome. I was like,
And she screams too. That was good.
good for you, Frankie. No, she definitely deserved it. She was taking advantage of Frankie. So
She was also taking advantage of Wilbur too.
So she deserved it either way. Chuck
Yeah.
her out the window.
Yeah, we don't see her. And then the Wolfman and Dracula go over the balcony and into the sea.
We don't know what happens to them.
We don't know what happens to them. Nope. We just know that
Watch
they
the
go
next
in
movie.
Yeah, we watched it. See, there you go. And then, oh, poor Frankie. He gets caught on fire.
Which, in one of the original films, because isn't there a thing where the monster fears fire? Like, I thought in one of the
Yeah.
original films, like, that's one of his, like, weaknesses.
It is, yeah. No, you're right about that.
Well, the village people come and burn him at the stake.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they come to burn him alive and stuff.
With pitchforks and torches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what are your thoughts on Professor Stevens?
My dude didn't do much. Like, I don't really know what his... I mean, he was attractive, but I don't really know what else his
Maybe he
purpose
was just-
really was.
Just eye candy.
Like, I thought they were going to get rid of him a lot sooner, because the way Sandra's talked about how, like, he's asking too many questions, I'm like, then get rid of him.
Yeah, why is he there?
Do you really need him?
Yeah, why?
Like,
An assistant?
I mean, but also, like, especially during the final stages when she's about to operate, my dude is not there. Like,
Yeah.
he's not really, so it's like, you could have this could have been a one-woman show, Sandra. Like, you don't need this guy, you know? And when I saw the intro title sequence, at first I thought that Frankenstein's bride was going to be in the film. I don't know why, but that kind of would have been cool. I've never seen any of the Frankenstein bride films either, but I know that the wig is actually red in the films, because red shows up, it's going to sound dumb, shows up better, I think, in black and white, like the way the coloring is. So
No, that makes
the wig
sense.
is actually red, which I thought was kind of cool. Anyway, that's an aside. But that's why I really want to watch these films. I think they would be good to watch. But,
I am glad I've opened your expanded your monster watching movie with this one. And then Wilbur and Chick end up in the rowboat, and who is in the rowboat with them but the Invisible Man, smoking a cigarette.
And who played the Invisible Man? Because the voice sounded
I couldn't see
familiar.
him. Let's see.
If you wouldn't mind, because the voice sounded very familiar, and I was like, I just like he's like, haha, I'm here. That's what I was gonna say. Although that sucks. I would, because he can't go from invisible to not invisible, right, in the movies?
Yeah.
That sucks. I'd hate to always be invisible.
That's why he wears bandages.
Oh, yeah. In the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, there's the Invisible Man, and they have, like, him wearing, like, white face makeup
Yeah.
in order to be visible.
That voice sounds familiar because in Abbott and Costello, the Invisible Man is voiced by Vincent Price.
Okay.
See, look at that.
I was going to say, I was like, is that Vincent Price?
They all work together, I'm sure
I love
of
that
it.
man's voice.
Talk about the voice sounding so much different in this than it did in
right?
Last Man on Earth.
Well, I was watching, which is, I think, a film that we should watch, The Fall of the House of Usher with Vincent Price. And this is going to sound so weird, but I kind of thought he looked attractive in that film. He has, like, very blonde hair.
Why is that weird?
I don't know. But, so I don't know. So I was watching that movie, and his voice is very nice in that film. Like, it's not like, I don't know what he was doing on The Last Man on Earth. Maybe like Joe said, it was the whole dubbing thing that he wasn't used to.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I remember in high school, I think, seeing clips of that film. And then I was rewatching it yesterday. It's like, oh, this would be such a nice film to watch. Yeah. But anyway, I was like,
he was actually uncredited in this movie.
Aw, why?
He probably didn't want a credit or need a credit or.
Yeah, or he was just doing like a favor.
Oh, okay.
They couldn't get anybody else.
Okay.
And that's where the movie ends. And so, what are your guys' thoughts, opinions?
I thought it was fun.
What was your thoughts? Did it exceed your expectations, or did you not have very high expectations going into this?
It met my expectations.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was fun.
I mean, I was expecting, comedy. It's not like I was going in like, oh, this is... So, yeah, I think it met my expectations.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, like, there definitely were some funny moments. I liked the practical effects that were done. Yeah, there were a lot of funny moments.
I mean, you can also tell that there was, like, not that there isn't any, like, craft or talent that comes with certain things with movies now, but what they had to do in the 1940s in terms of certain types of effects or using miniatures or any of that other stuff in the 1940 movies, or even, like, just the late 30s. The sheer like technical talent that people needed to have is so wonderfully displayed in this movie, I think.
Agreed.
Thank you.
I'm glad you agree, Lou.
Yeah, I did like I said, I really was impressed by the transformation sequence with the werewolf. Yeah, I just thought it was really well done. So I'm assuming they did almost like a time lapse thing, maybe with. See, Joe would let us know, like the way that it's filmed.
I would imagine.
Like like it just and I'm also wondering how long it took to get him into that makeup.
Probably a long time.
Probably.
Yeah, because like at least you see it 3 times in the movie.
Yeah.
He transforms. So how long he was in the makeup chair and like how long it would have taken to do that.
Imagine if they just waited him to grow the hair. Terrible.
Take forever.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously these movies have been around. I told my mom that we were going to be watching this movie for our classic horror movie, and she was like, oh, it's going to be so much fun, because she remembers watching it with her siblings, like all of the Abbott and Costello movies. But, I mean, Abbott and Costello was known for their vaudeville, for their radio programs, and then their eventual TV programs when TV started to become a big thing.
They had a falling out.
Like,
did they?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Most duos.
What was their falling out about?
Personality, and I think also Abbott, because he suffered from epileptic seizures, he treated it with alcohol.
Yeah.
So he was often intoxicated.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that caused a lot of problems. Also, payment. Like how much they were getting paid. So I think Costello ended up working where he was being paid more, and then like even with the Abbott and Costello, like Costello wanted his name first, and it became a big thing where eventually they just drifted apart.
Yeah.
Also, I think Costello, there was issues with like the IRS and like back paying for like royalty or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had eventual like a falling out, and they stopped working together. But also, I think at a certain point, Abbott and Costello, like, they kind of lost popularity at a certain point.
Yeah, that would happen.
Yeah, but it was basically personalities, egos got in the way, and I think also with filming of this film, they often weren't on set. Like, so that made things complicated when you had to film or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was really interesting that they did have a falling out.
Yeah, but they must have had a reconciliation, because I read somewhere that Abbott had actually attended Costello's funeral when Costello passed away.
Yeah, and I think Abbott also said, like, I think when he went with another partner, that the partner wasn't Costello. Like, it didn't
Yeah.
have the same.
Flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I'm sure that there was like a time of separation with Laurel and Hardy, and
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Dean Martin and oh, what's his name? I'm blanking.
Barry
on-
Manilow.
No. Huey Lewis? No.
Prince.
No. His last name is Lewis.
Were they one of the Rat Pack members?
Nope.
Oh.
Michael Lewis.
No. Anyway, they were a comedy act, and because of differing personalities, they drifted away, and then Dean Martin became part of the Rat Pack and all that stuff, and then Sinatra actually got them on stage together without telling anybody, and they reconciled after that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So like any duo, if you're with them long enough and work with them long enough, then tensions are always going to appear, and
Look at Bonnie and Clyde.
that's a very different duo.
Yeah. Serena and Venus.
Did they have a falling out?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. They just don't play tennis together anymore.
They don't play tennis together anymore.
Nope.
Well, not professionally, at least.
No. So yeah. So does anyone else have like a favorite scene in the movie?
A favorite scene? I
Yeah.
don't think so. What's your favorite scene?
Well, my favorite scene is when Wilbur sees Dracula first, and his entire reaction to it, trying to get Chit to see it, and of course Chick doesn't, and then the whole running through the castle, trying to get away from Frankie, and you have Dracula and the Wolfman fighting in the background. It's great, hilarious.
It is funny.
Yeah.
So what do we want to rate this film out of?
Monsters,
Okay.
I'll bet I'll lead off.
as you always do.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
Same thing, 3 out of 5. Yeah, there were a lot of fun moments. I like the practical effects.
I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. Monsters. I'll go back and watch this multiple times. It's a fun time.
It is definitely a fun time.
Yep. And do we want to do what we're listening to now?
Sure, but you have to do the noise. You have to do the song. Nice.
I was ready to do it too.
I like it. What we're listening to now.
Let me grab my Spotify list.
Well, folks, musically, I'm not really sure that there's anything that I'm listening to. I am listening to an audiobook, The Unseen World by Liz Moore, my favorite author.
Nice.
That's very good so far.
Nice. I just finished an audiobook. I didn't really care for the narrator. But I am listening to Toxicity from System of a Down, Hot for Teacher by Van Halen, and It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll by AC/DC.
It is a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Mm-hmm. Story of my life.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't have anything. Like,
You haven't been listening to anything? Well, you just drive home in silence. What do you do on your drive home? Do you listen to music? Do you guys, both of you guys both have commutes. Do you guys listen to music? You listen to audiobooks? Like, what are you doing while you're driving? Or does it depend on the mood?
Oh, depends on my mood. Since I feel like I wasted an Audible credit on a book that I thought I was excited to listen to, and I don't care for the narrator.
Which one was that again? Did you say the title?
I didn't say the title. It's it's part of the Married to Magic series. It's the last book in the series. It's called Night of the Wolf. Oh, no. Hold on. I have to get the title. You can answer the.
Oh well, sometimes the radio, or sometimes.
Oh, you actually listen to this just straight up radio?
Yeah, or like sometimes like I go on YouTube and I listen to some songs. I tend to listen to the same songs. I've kind of been listening to it was a I think it's would be considered dance hall. I'm not even sure. The song is called "I'll Fly with You." It's an old song, probably from the early 2000s. I was listening to that. Um I mentioned before, like, Rosalia's new album, like, there's a song on it called Fokurani, which she sings in Spanish and also in Sicilian, which I really like. But that album is good in general. It's a very spiritual album. Very good, though. She sings in 13 languages. I've mentioned this album before in previous, like, what we're listening to. Um, Alexia Evelyn, I believe her name. She's a Brazilian singer. She recently recorded a song for a Chinese video game, which is really awesome. Like, I love the song. I can't recall what it's called. But she has a lot of good songs as well. She has, like, a lot of songs are interconnected. Like, I like when artists have interconnected storylines for their music videos. So she released a few songs that were all connected, like telling a narrative story. Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of times I'll go back to older songs.
So the book is called A Dawn with the Wolf Knight by Elise Kova. And I loved all of her other books in the series and it was the dramatized adaptation, but I didn't care for the lead voice actress who was narrating the book. So I'm re-listening to White Hot by Alona Andrews, which is part of the Hidden Legacy series. I'm going to re-listen to that book series.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
What about you, Lou? Well, you don't really have that much of a commute, but what do you listen to?
Well, when I'm driving down to Austin and back and forth, it depends. If I'm a little sleepy though, definitely music.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm trying to finish a book, I can get a good hour out.
Yeah.
Between back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it really depends on the mood and the vibes. Like if it's a open up the sunroof and roll down the windows kind of weather, I might like bang some music and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Justin.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So.
You want to take us out?
Sure. All right. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for our next episode, and we'll see you then.
Go Knicks.
Bye.